take a look at the World Sports Betting tail of the tape.
Yeah, not much in the age department, just 2 years between them for Dylan. Height is pretty much the same. Pounds looking just as close, and then a little bit of a reach advantage to Bolo.
Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans from all around the world, this is EFC 87, proudly brought to you by Restonic Mattresses in partnership with World Sports Betting, Constantia Insurance, Spartacus Gin, RDG Rex Different Gearbox, Dragon Energy Drink, the Capital Hotel and Apartments, Aquavita Mineral Water, and Stack Assets with EFC. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the very first fight. 3 rounds in the EFC featherweight division. Introducing first, in the red corner, a boxer making his professional debut. He stands 5'9", weighing in at 144 pounds, fighting out of Johannesburg, South Africa. Welcome, Boule Godogo. And his opponent in the blue corner, a mixed martial artist, also making his professional debut. He weighs in at 5'10". He stands at 5'10", weighing in at 146 pounds, from Durban, South Africa. Welcome, Dylan the Punisher swanapoel. The third man in the hex, Ferdi Basson.
Ferdi looking as intense as ever. Oh, it's quiet in here.
The lovely Faye joining us also on debut here tonight, EFC 87. Of course, she is one of the lovely RDG Hexagon girls, proudly brought to you by Rex Diff and Gearbox.
Are you ready? You ready? Let's go!
Godogo in the DRC shorts, swanapoel in the black. This round is brought to you by Dragon Energy, the official energy drink of the EFC. Oh, I caught him with a little left coming in there, Gareth.
Yeah. Set it up nicely. He was moving nicely, and then it just had to pull guard off that.
But this is where swanapoel wants to fight, to be honest with you. He's got the boxer Godogo on top, and a very dangerous submission specialist is swanapoel. But plenty of
good hammer fist.
Submissions off his back as amateur.
He's got to keep that underhook and turn towards that underhook. He's got to pivot out. Good. Oh, good control. Good control by Bolo on top. Not allowing him to use his hips and move as much as he can there.
Just using that whizzer on swanapoel's left side to prevent the stand-up here, Gareth.
Yeah, look. swanapoel's trying to latch down that shoulder. Oh, good. Good double underhook with the butterfly. Oh, that's a beautiful technique to get up.
Fantastic reversal.
That's really good, solid wrestling. Good press. Didn't release the pressure. That was nice.
He almost has it clasped as swanapoel. I think some dominant positions up against their hex. There was a nice left by Godogo though. swanapoel has to be careful of that left hook coming in.
Lovely pressure on the back there.
Beautiful back take. Godogo does well to turn in.
Good reversal. Did really well there, Bolo, to get out of trouble. Dylan was strapped to his back like a backpack.
Both lads showing nice fight IQ, especially on debut in this first round. Easy to come out fast.
Yeah, look, very calm. Nice and calm, both of them. Good structures. I like both of their movement in the clinch. Good defense, good attack.
Godogo using the pad on the bottom of the apron. swanapoel with the head control.
Yeah, Dylan wants to use that. Oh, that leg drag. He's got to get more turn on it.
But this is what swanapoel wanted. He wants to keep close to the fighter and look for the takedown.
He's got that Roman double underhook. Oh, from there he wanted to change down into single and back up again. No one really.
Again, that right coming as he's coming in.
Oh,
some nasty hammer fist as well. Follow up from Godogo.
Massive hammer fist there. Oh, but definitely got a chin that he can take one of those.
He's got a chin on him, hasn't he, Dylan swanapoel? That's for sure. But again, he was eating that right as he was coming in.
Nice hip control. Foot on the hip there. Moving the hips out. Good. Oh, trying to set up the triangle. Shut it down well, Bolo. Didn't allow that leg to slip through. Good top control. Good top control. Oh, good elbow again. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful inside butterfly sweep. Lovely. Used his weight against him.
Now, swanapoel needs to be setting up those takedowns a bit more differently.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more of a combo. Too stagnant on the thing and too much of a drop. He needs to be shooting in, forward momentum, or allowing the momentum to come to him. No one really wants to engage. Oh, good solid right hand there by Bolo. That's the best way to defend a good solid low kick. Crack him down the middle. Oh, good Superman jab. Oh, double.
Good spool by Godogo though.
Such a good entry, but then just getting stuck in the entry. He's got to get on the angle to attack the leg.
Godogo almost neck hunting, but bit of tape there for Basson dispenses with.
Oh, just good body work though. Body work is so underrated in ground and pound. It creates a lot of holes if it's done properly. Good half guard. He wants to sit down a little bit more in this half guard. Control the bottom on the knee. Good control on the knee will stop the hips from moving.
Oh, some nasty elbows coming in. Swanapoel does well though to shrimp away from the power.
Good. Regain guard, lovely. Oh, good. That's good ground and pound. Oh, those are landing, vicious.
Cool.
He's got to get the hips moving, Swanapoel. He doesn't want to lie there. Doesn't want to take too much. Let's see him get a bit more active on his back. I want to see those hips moving. Look for that good sweep. He has that ability. He showed us that early on in this round. But if you stay stagnant, you're opening up an attack.
Looking perhaps to isolate that left arm. He's going to throw up his left leg.
A lot of wrist fighting going on here.
Yeah.
I want to get away from that. I want to get yourself moving. Or look to set up the armbar.
He's liking the body head, isn't he?
Good cover, good move.
Some hard shots coming in there from Boule Godogo, showing a very nice top game.
Very good top game. Nice and strong on top, and he was patient with those ground and pound shots. He picked every single one of those. That's really good to see. For an amateur coming in as a pro in his debut, that was exceptionally good.
Cracking action from both lads on making their debut, really. First round of EFC 87, that one delivered. Woof.
Very technical. Very, very, very technical in those exchanges, I must tell you.
Well, let's just take a look at the Restonic action replay, Gareth, and it was the right hook as Swanapoel was coming in.
On two occasions that happened. He almost stalls on the end. He's got to hit and move. He showed really, really good top control, Polo, and picked some good ground and pound going to the body there. Nice. Hammer first. Look at those landing.
So if you're Morne Swanapoel speaking to your son, what kind of advice would you give him based on that first round, G?
Look, nice composure, did well, but I want more. I need to see more action, better combos to get in on the shot. Once you hit the shots, I want you to turn the corner.
You can't take many more of those hammer fists coming to the second, though, can he?
No,
that's for sure.
definitely not. Bowler pretty much the same. I mean, he stuffed every shot, good combos. When he got on top, he was destructive. That's the game he wants to play. If it's in the jits department, if it's on the feet, he's got to get forward. Let those hands going. Both very measured. Good shot. Turn the corner. Too slow. Puts him. Oh,
great
good reversal
from Godogo, and
that's
then took
lovely.
the takedown of his
Yeah,
own.
that's good wrestling.
Swanapoel back to his feet. Looks for the back attack.
He's got the inside hook over here. That's latching that.
He's preventing Swanapoel going around the back, isn't he? Because he's hooked his left leg.
Good.
Oh, nice.
Oh, lovely. On their back now. Swanapoel wants to take his time. He doesn't want to be too aggressive in this. Control. The most important part about this now is the control, and then get to work. Make sure you're in control and then get to work. Oh, he's flattened him out nicely. This is where I want to see the hands going.
Dangerous
Got to
place
pepper
for
him up
Godogo
into
to
the
be
ring.
in.
Look at the good strong hips. So Godogo can't move at all. He's really strapped him down. This is a lot of energies that's being exerted here by Bolo. He's giving away the mount. He's giving away the mount, but the arm triangle is there.
It is indeed,
isn't
it?
Oh, it's on. It's on.
Swanapoel isolating it. Now he's letting it go.
Good defense by Bolo. That's very good defense. He did well. I'd like to see a bit of action here from Dylan. He's got a strong mount control here.
He's not giving Godogo any opportunity to frame up, though, is he? He's like, there's no space between them whatsoever.
But there's nothing much happening. He's got to get to work. He's got to start working. The ref's going to stand him up soon if there's no actual real work. Oh, there we go. There's that first warning. Something's got to be moving. Oh, good scramble. Very good scramble by Bolo.
Yeah, it was just a very good hip bump, wasn't it? Just took his time, just waited for the right opportunity, and bang, explode.
I feel like he's exerted so much that when he got on top there and he was in such good control, he was taking that point to rest. That's when he really needed to go work. That's where he could have been destructive.
Yeah, compared to the first round when Godogo was in top control, he actually scored a lot of points with his ground and pound. And swanapoel wasn't able to make the same hay.
Yeah, vicious. Oh, another little short right there. Oh, those hammer fists are, 1-2, 1-2. That's what it is. Ground and pound. Guys often think that you need to get into these wild exchanges. If you can maximize on 1 or 2 good strikes, you can be really effective, and those have got to come regularly. Oh,
we're starting a triangle.
Good transition into the triangle. Good defense.
Almost
good
like
head up. Nice and tall.
Still got the arm, Gareth.
The arm is on. Oh, good.
He's
strong
taking some punishment for it.
Oh,
that's a nasty point for swanapoel. He has to get out of this position very quickly.
So many of those.
Hammer fists and elbows coming down from Godogo, and they're carrying on. Referee Besson's looking very closely at this.
Oh,
swanapoel escapes out. Puts his neck up.
Lion heart there. Simon Young Lion heart. Oh, he's on it. Too much of a crank. Oh, that's turned into a full neck crank.
Good escape from swanapoel. He's still taking a bit of damage though. And Godogo is not letting him back up.
Good pressure. Exceptionally good pressure by Bolo. He's been very composed. He hasn't rushed it.
Interesting, in the first round, he motioned his opponent to get back to his feet, knowing that Godogo was the best in the boxing arena. But now he's pretty comfortable staying on the ground.
Well, I think he's won a lot of these exchanges, and once you start to win things, you start to build that confidence. He knows he's landing, he knows he's winning the round, and I suppose at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. You want to make sure that you win in the judge's eyes, and when the finish comes, it can come.
A tough debut for swanapoel up against Godogo here. Really been cracking action from the first bell, without a doubt.
Listen, I'm really impressed with Dylan Swanapoel's chin. He's taken some really heavy blows.
A lot of punishment, indeed he has. And he's still shrimping away, he's still trying to escape, he's still trying to think.
Yeah, staying active, always looking for something, which is important, because that's anywhere. Oh, good sweep. Oh, unlucky.
Very nice
good
sweep.
Scramble.
I mean, technically, he's got everything, hasn't he?
Yeah, look, I mean, that was a really good sweep. Picked up the left hip, drove it up, and then looked to shop another underhook. He's doing it again.
But Godogo's pressure is just non-stop. I mean, he's just not letting swanapoel escape. And Dylan's trying as best as he can to improve his position, but it's just non-stop pressure. Again, those elbows coming back.
Those are 12-6. The call came from the ref. How much will that affect Dylan going into the third round? But yeah, like you said, both of them good transitions from both angles. Defensively, Dylan has been really good. He's kept his hips moving. He has taken a lot of punishment, but Bolo's transitions on top, good top control, and just some savage ground and pound. Really impressed by the composure of both these kids.
Yeah, very tough round for Dylan Swanapoel. Took a while to get back up to his stool.
Looking
anyone would. He took some nasty shots, Gareth.
Oh man, that's a lot of work underneath there. That constant defense and moving around and those hip escapes and trying to get those underhooks to get up. It can really sap you if you don't get a lot of joy out of it.
Well, let's take a look at some of those strikes, Gareth, in Restonic action replay.
Oh man, there was such a good wrestling exchange, and then he just drew him in a good single. Once he got on top. Look, good transition to get to the back. He could have stayed on a crucifix here and really done some work. This is where it was a bit disappointing. Good top control, but they didn't do much damage. Good reversal by Bolo, timed it perfectly, and then when he got on top here, he managed the situation excellently, and he did a lot of damage in the ground and pound.
Well, coming into third round, it's definitely Godogo who's looking the fresher fighter.
Yeah,
but someone whose technical ability like Swanapoel, he can never count this kid out. He's had some tough fights as amateurs.
Ready?
So he's been in this position before.
Look, he really has to affect some change. He needs to get in, he needs to work. He's very tentative. Look at him. He's not engaging as quick as he should have. He should have taken the space, put him under pressure. Boule really comfortable. I think he's had two good rounds. He's been here before. You know, he's as an amateur career, he's had a lot of amateur fights. It's not a new environment in terms of a fight aspect. Super controlled. Look, easily moved out that. The shot, there's no setup to that shot. There's no. I mean, he's almost trying to catch him by surprise from such a far distance. You have to be super fast to make that happen.
Yeah, he's looking to shoot in with that left jab feint just to use a setup. He has to think of something different coming in, really, to full Godogo. Really has to make Godogo almost scared of his striking to a certain extent and be a bit more wary and put a bit of leather on the lad's face. Yeah,
look, I think Godogo can really start to put pressure now. I think he can really take this fight by the scruff of the neck. I think he can close out strong. But he's almost like, I've got two in the bag.
Why rush? Why
must I rush? You know, I can feel this out. You know, Dylan's the one that's really got to make something happen. He's got to make it happen quick. He's got to get into the exchange. He's got to make it into a bit of a bit more raw. Get a bit more grind behind it. It's at these stages where you really got to go hunting.
Yeah, and swanapoel just thinking of ways in which he can engage his opponent.
Very slow. It's very slow, and it's ones all the time. He needs to get more than one. It needs to be 3 or 4, and then a good shot. Oh, good defensive wrestling.
Tries to get the guillotine as he engages and gets taken down pretty easily. Was looking to possibly pull guard.
He waited for him to come in. Nice drop, good level change, good attack on the double, and now he's in a space where he's been winning the fight.
But it's always the case when you have two debuts on the very first preliminary of an event, Gareth. You just never know what's going to happen. It's just like almost throwing the cards in the air and seeing where they fall. And it's one of those amazing learning experiences. This kind of cage experience for both these lads, including Dylan Swanapoel, who's at the moment looking at the end of a decision loss. It's still a very massive learning experience from him. And it's one of those things where you can look back these past 2.5 rounds and think, I know exactly what I did wrong and how I need to improve. And there's no shame in that coming in as a debut.
Yeah, look, that's the important thing. You've got to learn from every experience, no matter whether you want to lose. I mean, you've got to take every moment. You've got to dissect it. You've got to absorb it, and then go. You know, where did I go wrong? Where was I good? Where wasn't I? What do I need to improve on? I mean, that's the learning process. You know, good performances. He was really capable in the first 2 rounds. You can see the stings going out of him. He's doesn't really know what he needs to do from here, and that's experience. The more that he's in there, the more he'll understand that.
He's still game though. He's still giving it a go. He's still going for that takedown. He's still in this fight. He's still got a chance. We've got 1 minute 39 left in the final round, so it's all to play for still for Swanapoel.
Yeah, look, it's an MMA fight. Anything can happen in the drop of a hat, but he needs to be a little bit more assertive and a little bit more aggressive.
How impressive is the lad from the Democratic Republic of Congo, Boule?
Oh, good jab, solid jab. Caught him on the way in.
19-year-old, this lad Boule Godogo is 19 years old. I mean, he's looking a cracking prospect.
Just not even willing to get inside. Oh man, so composed. That's what I really like about him. First outing, he's just so cool, so calm, so relaxed, and really good skill sets. Good combination of defensive wrestling, good top control. We didn't see what he was like on the bottom.
Decent stand-up as well. Some good left hooks that hurt his opponent in that first round as well. He's got, for 19-year-olds, he's shown good all-round skill set.
Look, he's landed when he's thrown. He's been very effective with his boxing, which was great to see. He was in a very tough position. He had a full back take. I mean, the pressure was unbelievable. Managed to get out and then became dominant from there.
How would you tell Dylan Swanapoel to adjust the way he's looking for the takedown in terms of his entry?
He's got, look, you can't shoot from that distance without setting it up. There needs to be a combination. Kick punch combo, maybe a punch combo, something. There's got to be distraction. You got to expect to land at the same time as well, and then from there you got to catch him by surprise.
Nasty shots coming in at the end of this 10 seconds left, and Swanapoel's just hanging off a dear life.
And there it's over. Almost seemed just only a matter of time before that would happen. it's difficult spot there for Dylan. He gave everything that he could, but I think Boule was just too good at the end of the day. His composure, his skill set, just at the next level. Nothing to lose for Dylan though. Just go back to the grind, get yourself working again, come back and do it again. But for Boule, he's got to look forward. He's got to look how he can prove and what's the next big fight for him.
Yeah, very, very impressed with Boule Godogo, and certainly a learning experience for Dylan Swanapoel. It took a lot of damage in that, particularly in that first and second, and some nasty hammer fists, a lot of elbows coming down the lad. Let's take a look at the Restonic action replay, Gareth. I mean, there were some nasty shots coming in. You see the referee, Ferdy Basson, warned him on the 12-6 elbows, but majority of the strikes were pretty legal as far as I could see. But at the end of that third round, I think Ferdy Basson, the referee, had seen enough damage caused to Dylan Swanapoel.
Yeah, look, good top control. His top control was remarkable the whole fight. That half guard, he was really dominant. Some vicious shots there on the ear. Oh man, those were really cracking him. Yeah, maybe one or two. But I mean, in the moment, your head's moving all the time. It's very difficult to be precise when a guy's changing in the direction like that. But the pressure is what won him the fight. He kept the pressure. Once he had his opportunities to strike, once he had his opportunities to attack, he was really effective there.
Obviously coming in just 21 years old as Dylan Swanapoel on debut, and obviously very gutted to lose in that way. You know, it looked like he was going to see out the end of that third round, and really referee Ferdy Basson called it off with just like really 8 seconds left. I really thought he was going to go to a decision at the end of the day, but good protection for the fighter from the referee Ferdy Basson. Obviously Dylan Swanapoel gutted to lose on debut, but no doubt he'll be back.
Yeah, look, great call by Ferdy. He did the right thing there. The guy was taking a lot of punishments, and he was in a bad spot. He's just got to absorb it and take from the moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee Ferdy Basson has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes and 45 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by strikes in the red corner, Boule Godogo.
I'm here with your winner, Boule Godogo, on debut. What a way, what a great performance to make a debut at the EFC. How are you feeling right now?
I'm sorry, I don't know to speak English. Donc, bon, la fille qu'elle avait changé. Mais elle a mis tout le monde, elle a mis
He said he's so excited that nothing changed and nothing changed. He's so excited to fight at EFC, and he's still fighting the same things. You see, and he's so happy to be here. 1 minute to back.
Bon.
Yeah, what do you see in your future after making such a debut? What do you want from the future of mixed martial arts?
Donc, MMA fight is my job. I focus for these things. MMA job, MMA fight, MMA, sport MMA. It's my job.
Félicitations, mon frère. Congratulations. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Boule Godogo.
Yeah.
Wow, cracking debut.
Nice start.
19-year-old.
Look, I mean,
looking like that.
Oh man, wow, just so composed in there. And that's a difficult thing to master, to be